I'm back a few days later, and can we just take a moment to talk about this light real quick? Like, I got a cute letter light, and it has like LED lights in it, and I absolutely love it. It is so pretty. Like, pretty much every color you can think of is in it, and I absolutely adore it. So I decided to make it part of my background here. I hope you guys like it. So it is now day 13 of Camp NaNoWriMo, which is pretty much the end of week 2. Honestly, it has gone by so quickly, and I can't believe like it's pretty much halfway to the end of Camp NaNoWriMo, which is like really crazy to think about. I have made quite a bit of progress in the last few days, and I actually want to share that with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my stats real quick. I also wanted to give a moment to acknowledge that we pretty much got decor for our desk. Me and my mother, we both got some desks to kind of make our desk a bit more aesthetic and pretty, and I got this really cute mouse, which I really love. It's HP to kind of go with my computer, and then I have this little mouse pad, and it has this really pretty armrest. I find it so comfortable when I am working on my computer, and I just love it so much. So as you guys can see, here is Project Evergreen set up on the Camp NaNoWriMo site. As you can see, I have a total of 20,454 words so far, which is absolutely insane, and I am so thankful. I have not done any writing today, mostly because I had a dentist appointment, which went great, by the way. And if we look at my overall stats here, yesterday I did like 2,500 words, which is like the highest word count that I did like throughout this entire month so far. And I got up to 20,454 when really I was meant to be at least 19,355. So I'm about 1,100 ahead in my progress updates. I did a lot of sprints yesterday. Let me count real quick. So I did a total of 6 25 to 30 minute sprints, plus like a little like 1 minute 25 word like blurb, you could call it. So I am like so happy with that. To write that many words in only 6 sprints, that's like the usual amount that it has taken me to write like the standard 1,600 a day. So that is really awesome. And then I only need to write 1,555 a day now. And if you are curious about the word count for Project Evergreen, it is currently 56,500 words approximately, which I am so happy about. And compared to my last blog when I was at about 50,000 words, that's already like 6,500 words more. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do a couple writing sprints and really see how much writing I can get done for today. And then I will come back to you guys for a small update. Hey guys, this is Q Zion here. Today is Sunday, July 16th, and I can't believe it, but it's pretty much like the halfway point of NaNoWriMo, which is like ridiculous. But I'm also kind of relieved because I have been really enjoying this process, but I'm just so excited to see like Project Evergreen be almost done. And I really wanted to give you guys a bit of an update as to where I'm at right now and like everything that is happening regarding Project Evergreen in this stage. I'm kind of like a planter when it comes to like how much planning I do for my projects. I usually do an outline that's somewhere between 7,000 and 10,000 words. And most recently, I've done like 2 days worth like little sessions where I've pretty much fully restructured like a lot of the scenes in my plot, and it has made a big difference with the character development and things of that nature. So I'm super excited to see that in the story. We've hit the midpoint and now we're probably, I want to say, somewhere around the 60% mark. I've reached about 61,000 words in Project Evergreen's manuscript, which is so exciting. And now I'm planning on it being anywhere between 90 to 100,000 words. I've kind of done some calculations and I may end up going over, and I'll probably have to cut some filler and stuff like that out before I begin querying, because like 100K is like the limit for YA fantasy. I'm going to show you guys my current progress with Project Evergreen and where I am at for Camp NaNoWriMo. So as you guys can see, I have not even written for today, and I am currently at 26,232 words for the month, and I am so excited about that. Like, to think that I'm over halfway now is like really like surreal, and I am just so ready to like get finished at the same time, but I'm loving every minute of it. So here is the chart for my daily word count, and as you guys can see, I am like getting ahead as far as my total word count. Yesterday I was able to do about 1,800 words, and the day before that I did 2,328, which is insane. My highest word count for the month has been 2,476 words, which I want to say is like one of the best writing days that I've ever had. Again, I've only written 64 words today, which I had actually forgot about. So technically I have written today, but I have not written a lot. And I only need a total of 1,490 words for the day. When you take the time to really get ahead of your progress and ahead of the word count that they have set up for you, the amount that you have to write daily goes down. So I think that is really like motivational and really a big pusher to kind of keep me going and keep me writing. So I wanted to give you guys kind of like an update about how I am doing with the actual writing of my project. And Project Evergreen has been going great. Like, I am so happy with it. And I feel like even though this is a first draft and I know that it is going to definitely need some work, I feel like the overall plot of the story is pretty solid. And I would say one of my biggest things that I have developed throughout my whole writing span within my life, something that I've gotten a lot better with time, I would say, is dialogue. And I feel like when I first started writing Project Evergreen, dialogue was something that was a little trickier to me to master, and I think that is for like 2 reasons. Number one, Project Evergreen is like the first YA fantasy novel that I've written, and I have never done YA. Both of those past projects were middle grade. So I was kind of thinking that I was too in my head to try to write a teenage voice, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, because I am a teenager, so you would think that would come more naturally to me. I find that finding my character's voice and really getting that essence of my characters and what each of them would say and what's in character and out of character really just comes with time. And although I had originally had a couple of scenes in mind before I actually started writing Project Evergreen, you really have to start writing and kind of know who your characters are, and then the more you write them and get to know them yourself, I feel like the easier will be to write their dialogue and things of that nature. Now I'm finding that as I get further into the draft, my dialogue and even just like how I write emotion for my main character and how I show that with my other characters is really becoming a lot easier, because I have a good sense of who they are, and I feel like that is such a good foundation and something great to already have in the first draft. So yes, that is today's update. I just wanted to give you guys like a quick run up of everything that is going on within Project Evergreen and with Camp NaNoWriMo, both of which are going splendidly. So I think I'm just going to spend the rest of today resting and writing and just having a really good time. It's really rainy out today, but I really love that because I think it's like the perfect mood and vibe for reading and writing and just being productive. So I am ready to be productive today, and I'm glad that I gave you guys that update. I really don't even want to say what day it is. It is the 25th of July, and I know it's been probably like 8 days since I last vlogged, something like that. I know originally I said that I was gonna do weekly vlogs, but I feel like since Camp NaNoWriMo is supposed to be kind of a more chill, relaxed type of challenge, I was like, why not just do that with vlogging as well? So we are going to scratch weekly vlog. It is so hard to believe. I want to say we have 7 days left, including today, of Camp NaNoWriMo, and that is like so hard to believe. I've been having so much fun, and I have loved seeing my projects grow as much as it has within such a short span of time. So here are my stats for yesterday, the 24th. As you guys can see, yesterday I wrote 1,152 words, and you may notice that there has been a huge jump with my word count since I last gave you guys an update. And it's time for the grand total. I am currently at 42,206 words for the month, and I have to be at a minimum of 38,710 for today. So in other words, I am way ahead with my word count for this month, which I am so happy and excited about. Last time I did NaNoWriMo, I was not ahead of pace for the most part. I think I just stayed in that steady pace every day, but I am really loving being able to write less every day because I've already done that work. So instead of having to write 1,600 words a day now, I only have to write about 1,100 words, which is really exciting. And I think it's been a really great way to like level my writing and kind of get back into a resting place as Camp NaNoWriMo wraps itself up. So I know you guys are probably wondering how I am so far ahead, and I would be so happy to share that with you guys. So number one, I want to say that probably about 2,000 of those words, maybe 1,500, somewhere in that range, is actually work that I did on the outline, because as you guys know, I have become a bit of a plotter, though I would still call myself a planter, because although I do outline my book, there's a lot of things that I can change while I'm actually drafting my book, and the current like outline of the book that I am writing right now is different as far as some scenes and like the ordering and the overall structure of the book when I had originally outlined this story. I decided that it would be good because the writing that I've been doing with this book is still taking time, and it is still part of my contribution to Project Evergreen. So I figured that I would include the word count for my outline that I have added this month to my total word count, and that has been responsible for some of the extra words that I have at this point. Then there are also some days where I just write more than I really need to, and that ended up putting my daily word count down for the days after it. So honestly, I feel like I've been doing a really good amount of work, and I don't have summer school or anything. Like, I just decided to take the whole summer off because I'm a straight A student and I didn't really need it. But I'm glad that I took school off because it really gives me some time to really focus on my writing and just really overall enjoy my summer in general. Also, for those of you who are also on summer break, please comment down below, how are you spending it? I am super excited to hear like all of your doings and activities for the month. Me, I'm just mostly spending the month writing, spending time with family, and then binging authortube. But anyway, I think I have done enough chatting for right now. guys, so today is Wednesday, July 26th, and I cannot believe how fast the time has flies. And I know I've said that so many times within this video, but it is so true. I feel like writing challenges always go by quickly, but that is a blessing at the end of the day, because while I love this challenge and I've absolutely loved seeing my projects grow, I am ready to get to the finish line and finish this first draft. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a humongous thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.